In this video, the Bitcoin price is still holding this line, and right now we are seeing a massive resistance within the 100-day moving average. But the question is, what is next for the Bitcoin price in the short-term price action? And on top of that, we're also going to give you another update with the Axie Infinity price action. That's right now we are still seeing this very consistent consolidation area. Stay tuned to know more. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabb's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So let's dive into this video and let's give you a quick recap of our previous analysis. So diba kahapon, what we were monitoring for the 15-minute time frame was this rising wedge. So ito monitor natin kahapon, and diba traditionally this is a bearish pattern, and in order for us to confirm them, we must have sell volume upon this bearish breakout, kasi kung hindi, makakuha tayo ng support within certain support areas. Yun yung scenario dito if wala tayong sell volume. And look at this, walang sell volume. So if walang sell volume, then we have to watch out for the support area. So in that case, we were monitoring the 41.4K as well as this 41.3K. And fair enough, we saw a support within the 41.4K. So I hope you've set a take profit area dito sa area na yan. And at the same time, nag-set ka man lang ng stop loss dyan para if ever na, let's say, we saw that bearish breakout pero walang sell volume, and then take profit, tapos nag-lead into a fake out kasi nga walang sell volume. Kaya paano break even ka dun sa remaining trades mo and you are still in partial profits. So in this case, ang nangyayari dyan is nagkaroon ka ng breakout, nag-enter ka ng shorting opportunity, partial take profit, yung kalahating position mo is take profit na, yung kalahati is break even. So kahit paano wala kang loss, at the same time meron ka nakuha ang profit. So right now, yun yung nangyari within the Bitcoin price for the very short term. But traditionally, a rising wedge is a bearish pattern to the downside up until the technical target in the bottom of the wedge. But unfortunately, we did not see any sell volume. So what did happen dito kay Bitcoin price within the next few hours? So ano ba nangyari sa kanya? After that, we actually saw some massive buy volume. We actually saw this breakout. And ano ba yung naging cause ng breakout niya? So ito yung maganda tingnan dito, which is actually by drawing a Fibonacci retracement within the very short term. So yung mga iba na gumagamit ng Fibonacci retracement, siguro nakuha to. So kapon kasi, meron din pala tayong nakikitang Fibonacci retracement resistance within the 618. So as you can see, this was a clear 618 area, which is a massive resistance. So resisted once, twice, thrice, and then nung pang-apat na, saka tayo nakita na massive breakout. And then look at that. That was a very good entry opportunity for a longing opportunity during that Fibonacci retracement movement. Unfortunately, hindi natin siya nakita kahapon. And yeah, but yeah, this was the latest movement, and at least naintindihan natin kung ano ba nangyayari dito sa Bitcoin price action at bakit ba siya nagkaroon ng pump. And that is because of this Fibonacci retracement breakout within the 618 area ni Bitcoin. So after that, we saw a massive breakout dito kay Bitcoin, and then in movements like this, dapat ang sineset mong take profit areas are the following, yung mga Fibonacci retracement levels, kasi dun ka pwede actually mag-take profit. So, diba? If let's say, nag-pull back, pwede ka dyan mag-re-enter and then take ka ng partial profit within this Fibonacci resistance area, number 1, number 2, number 3, and so on. And as much as possible, set ka na lang ng stop loss within this area para if let's say, nag-take profit number 1 ka, umakit ulit, take profit number 2, umakit ulit, take profit number 3, and then if let's say, hindi na umakyat, at least kahit paano nag-set ka ng stop loss within those certain support areas. So, kahit paano you are still in profits as long as you are able to set a stop loss and as well as a partial take profit area. As much as possible, dapat makapag-break even ka or masecure mo man lang yung capital. And di ba lagi ko sa inyo sinasabi, always secure your profits as well as secure your capital. But ano ba yung naging cause ng resistance dito within the Bitcoin price other than this Fibonacci resistance? So if you're going to look at this in the 4-hour time frame, let's try to zoom out dito and understand ano nangyari dyan. So if you're going to look at the 4-hour time frame, we're actually seeing a resistance within the 4-hour time frame within the 100 moving average in the 4-hour time frame. So right now, we are seeing a massive resistance dyan within that area. And as you can see, we saw a lot of sell volume during that resistance. So that led into this massive movement to the downside. But right now, ano ba nangyari ngayon? So as you can see, if you're going to look at this in the 4-hour time frame, we are still within this range ng ating bullish divergence within the 4-hour time frame. I think that this could be a pullback lang. This could be a pullback before we see a continuous movement to the upside. Kasi look at that. We are still playing that bullish divergence. And for me, I think yung lowest point na we can actually monitor dito is actually by extending this RSI. So right now, what you have to monitor is kung saan tayo mag-bounce by following the RSI. Kasi look at this, we are seeing that potential bounce, and in that case, we might continue to the upside if let's say we saw a bounce dito sa RSI. In that case, if makita tayo ng bounce sa ating RSI, then we can actually potentially see a possible bounce dito kay Bitcoin price within the support area of siguro around the 40K area. And if we are able to see a bounce, then we can actually continue this movement to the upside. And yun nga, that could actually further continue our bullish divergence within the 4-hour time frame. And if you're going to zoom out within the daily time frame, as you can see, all signs are leading to a possible support area within itong area na sinasabi ko ngayon. So let's try to look at this in the daily time frame. So right now, I'm leaning towards a bullish bias dito sa area na yan. I think we might potentially see a possible bounce dyan within the coming days. Kasi look at that, we are seeing a lot of massive support area dito kay Bitcoin price within this lower bottom. Pero, the moment na magkaroon tayo ng daily candle close, so ito yung worst case scenario guys, at least para kayo paano maging prepared tayo. Now, the worst case scenario dito is if let's say, magkaroon tayo ng daily candle close below this support line na yan. Only if magkaroon tayo ng daily candle close. Take note if open pa yung candle, that is not yet confirmed, pero if nagkaroon lang tayo ng daily candle close below, then saka lang tayo magiging bearish dito for the Bitcoin price. So for the time being, we're still expecting a bounce, not unless mabreak natin yung support. So as of the time being, I'm still leaning towards a bullish bias rather than bearish. So bearish lang tayo if mabreak natin yung support. So that is what I'm currently monitoring with the Bitcoin price. Monitor the 4-hour time frame bullish divergence and monitor the 4-hour time frame RSI that is forming itong support ng ating RSI. That could be a potential bounce area dito kay Bitcoin, na which I think you have to watch out talaga kasi kung nakakuha tayo ng bounce dyan, then that could be the potential movement na ating inaabangan with the Bitcoin price for us to see a movement to the upside. So that is what I'm currently monitoring with the Bitcoin price. But guys, if you want to trade Bitcoin with the lowest fees possible, if you want to monitor yung mga scenarios na sinabi ko kanina, and if you want to set a proper stop loss and take profit area, you can all do that with Bybit. And if you want to claim bonus with Bybit, just use my sign up link na you can find in the description down below. Now, let's talk about the altcoin market kasi look at this. Bitcoin dominance is still moving sideways, so that is indicating na kung ano galaw ni Bitcoin, ganun pa din galaw ng altcoin market. And with that being said, let's quickly dive into Ethereum. So as you can see kay Ethereum, yung ating previous update, what we were monitoring was this rising wedge forming within the 15-minute time frame. And diba, wala ding sell volume. So in that case, we have to watch for a certain support area which is around the $3,070 US dollars. So look at that, we saw a support within that area. So take profit area within that area, set a stop loss para kahit paano na secure yung capital, at the same time meron ka pang profit. And after that, nahatak si Ethereum ni Bitcoin pataas. So that's why we saw that movement. But right now, what is happening next for Ethereum? So I think this is also another similar thing that we are seeing with Ethereum. Let's try to zoom out within the 4-hour time frame. So similar with Bitcoin, we are also seeing that continuation nating bullish divergence. So right now, I think what you have to monitor talaga is this RSI in the 4-hour time frame if we are going to get a support dyan sa ating RSI. So right now, that is what we have to monitor within the Ethereum price action. And siguro just to add, let's try to draw a Fibonacci retracement dito kay Ethereum. Let's try to plot a Fibonacci retracement dyan sa area na yan. So from the previous high to the lowest low, ito yung ating Fibonacci retracement area. As you can see, yung ating resistance na nakita pala natin lately is also a resistance area around the $3,140 US dollars. So right now, we are seeing a clear resistance dyan. So I think the moment na makita tayo ng breakout dyan, then I think that could be a very good long opportunity dito sa area na yan. But right now, we are seeing a resistance area talaga around the $3,140 US dollar area. But as of the time being, I'm still leaning towards a bullish bias dito kay Ethereum kasi right now, we are still forming this bullish divergence within the 4-hour time frame. So it's just a matter of time on when we are going to play this bullish divergence talaga, and if we are going to see a support dito sa ating RSI support area, sa ating 4-hour time frame na Ethereum price action. So that is what I'm currently monitoring with the Ethereum price action. And last but not least, let's dive into AXS Infinity. Kasi look at this, AXS Infinity is still consolidating within the support and resistance area nito, ni AXS Infinity. And look at this, it's actually consistently playing within the past few days. And siguro, let's do a quick recap of our previous analysis with AXS Infinity. So, sa ating previous analysis kay AXS Infinity, let's try to understand yung ating previous movement. So, I think that was the other day. Yeah, ito yung ating previous movement. What we were monitoring was this falling wedge. So, a falling wedge is traditionally a bullish pattern to the upside. And look at that, it actually met our target exactly. And after that, what happened kay AXS Infinity? After that, we actually saw a massive resistance within this resistance area nito. And let's try to look at this. We saw a resistance area within that price action dito sa taas sa ating support and resistance area, which is also the previous resistance area ni Axie Infinity. So after that, we actually saw a movement to the downside. But right now, what is happening for the Axie Infinity price action? So right now, for the Axie Infinity price action, I think right now we are seeing a potential bullish movement to the upside. Because look at this. Right now, we are also forming a bullish divergence within the 4-hour time frame. So this could be a potential move kay Axie Infinity kasi look at this. We are seeing that declining price while the RSI is increasing. So that it could be indicating that we are going to see a potential bullish retracement movement kay Axie Infinity. So right now, that is what I'm going to monitor with the Axie Infinity price action kasi this could be a very swing tradable opportunity. And we can also plot a resistance area dyan. So right now, you can see now we are seeing a falling channel with Axie Infinity. So right now, if we are going to see a breakout dito sa Axie Infinity price action, then what we can target for the time being is the top of the channel, which is around the 51.9 US dollars. So that could be a very good swing tradable opportunity the moment na makita tayo ng breakout dito kay Axie Infinity price action. So that is what I'm going to monitor with the Axie Infinity price action. And guys, take note, if you want to trade this opportunity na sinasabi ko, you can actually do that with Bybit. And if you want to claim bonus with Bybit, just use my sign up link that you can find in the description down below. So ayun muna update natin for the time being, and we are actually seeing a very good opportunity with the Axie Infinity price action. So ayun muna update natin for now. I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye-bye for now.